What's up and welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be embarking on a pretty ambitious challenge. Today and over the next month, I'm going to be challenging myself to buy a Lego Star Wars minifigure every day for a month. Now, I don't really know how I'm going to format this video, but I'm hoping that I can make it entertaining. But make sure you stick around to the end because I will be giving away one of these Lego Star Wars minifigures that I do end up purchasing. And, well, I have a minifigure to buy as it is September 1st, and I have to make it until October 1st while buying a minifigure every day. So without further ado, let's get right on into this challenge. Now, for the first day of this challenge, I want to start off pretty small because there are some crazy minifigures that I'm planning on buying later on that you'll have to stay tuned to see, but I don't want to blow all of my budget on the first day, and as you know, minifigures can get very expensive, so I think for day one, I found a pretty nice one to start with, pretty cheap, and a nice one to add to the army is a 501st Specialist Clone Trooper for just $2.99. This one should be a nice addition to the army, and it's not going to hurt the wallet, and I think is a perfect one to start out with. Unfortunately, I can't, buy this and have it appear in my hand, so I'm gonna have to wait for shipping on all of these. My plan is to each day I'll document which one I'm buying, and then at the end, once everything is shipped, I will set them all off and show them all off. It is day 2, and I found a random character generator on Google, and I figured what better way to pick the minifigure for today than spinning this wheel and buying whatever we land on. Now, there's some really expensive ones on here, like Darth Revan and Rebels Ahsoka, but there's also some that really don't even exist, like, where was she? I saw a weird one just a second ago, Darth Violet. I don't know who that is, and I don't think there is any Lego for them, so if we get them, we will just respin, but please don't be one of the expensive ones, because I'm trying to save on a budget here. And we got... no way. Oh, I thought we just hit Rebels Ahsoka, but we got Luke. We got so lucky. I'm gonna go find a Luke and get that. I'm so happy we didn't get Rebels Ahsoka because that's like a $300 figure, and that would be bad. But I think I will be revisiting this wheel later on in the challenge to see. Maybe I'll customize it and make it a little more high stakes as well. This is the Luke minifigure that I decided to get just because I think it is one of the better ones that are out there, and it's not too expensive. I found this one in the USA right here for just $9.59, which isn't too bad considering the price for it. I'm going to go get this order placed, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. It is day 3, and welcome to the dorm setup. Unfortunately, I can't be in my room for the whole month of buying Lego as much as I may like to be. So for today, we are at the dorm for the next 4 days. I'll come home on the weekends. It'll make it easier to, actually get the stuff and make sure that I'm getting the packages when I'm supposed to be. But the minifigure that I've chose for today, or I haven't completely chosen it yet, is this Commander Gree Phase 2. It's 45. I think I'm going to send an offer through. I don't know why the camera's not focusing. And see if we can get it for, I'd probably send it in at 40 just because then the shipping would make it would come out to 45 flat after, which isn't the best deal, but I think it's good enough, and I have been meaning to pick up this version of the Gree for my collection, so what better time to do it than right now. It is day 4, and good news, yesterday our offer on the Gree got accepted, so today I'm going to be getting Gree a friend, and I'm going to be picking up this Phase 2 Kashyyyk Trooper. If it focuses, it's really hard with this camera setup. It's not focusing on the phone, but this one is in the USA. It's $10, and it seems to be in good condition. If we can get it going over there. Yeah, USA, $10, so that's going to be the one that I'm going to be picking up. It is day 5, and I've gotten a tripod from my friend, so recording should be a lot more smoothly while we're over here. I should have brought mine, but it didn't cross my mind to bring the tripod. I just brought the camera. So now I have the tripod, so it shouldn't be, really wavy and scuffed anymore. But the figure that I want to go for today is going to be Quinlan Vos. Now, I found this one in the USA for $40, and it seems to be in good condition. So I think this is the one that I'm going to be going for. I've been meaning to pick one up because I want to use him in a mock. I'm planning on doing a large-scale Kashyyyk mock at some point. So Quinlan Vos, I'll definitely be needing him in it. So I think he'll be a good minifigure to pick up today, and I think this is a pretty reasonable price to pay for him. It is day 6, and I've been spending a little bit too much money on these minifigures, and if I want to make it through this challenge, I'm going to need to cut back a bit. So for today, I found a pretty cheap fig that I still think is a cool one on Bricklink. It's the First Order Executioner, and I can get one right here for only $3.50. That should be a lot more light on the wallet and should actually allow me to be able to make this video without going broke. It is day 7 and I am back home at the main setup, and I think our very first package has arrived right here. That should be, I'm pretty sure it's the day 1, the 501st Clone Trooper. Now, I was recording at my dorm. I did the days when I was at school. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be continuing to record at my dorm just because it's kind of annoying to bring like all of my stuff back and forth. I'll still try and like record it. I'll definitely like show what I'm getting and when I'm getting it, but I might just come back on the days that I come back for over the weekends. I'll just do a little recap of what I bought on the previous days. That will not only make this video shorter and probably a lot easier for people to watch, but it also makes it easier for me to make. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing, but I have to go figure out what minifigure I want to buy today. Okay, I was ordering parts on Bricklink for an upcoming mock video, and I found the figure that I want for today, day 7. The seller that I was buying parts from has this Padme Amidala in very good condition for just $10.99, which is the cheapest in the US. So this is the one that I'm going to be getting. It is day 8, and to celebrate completing the first week, I have turned back to the wheel, and I gave my friend creative liberty to spice up the wheel a bit, but I think he took the words spice up as in burn through my wallet. So he put some interesting figures on here. He put Chrome Vader, he put the OG Boba Fett, Slave Leia, Dooku, Darth Revan, Darth Malgus, Rebels Ahsoka. He put it multiple times. I think he's not here to see me get a fig. I think he's here to see me spend a lot of money. So unfortunately, I'm a man of my word. So we're going to be spinning this and buying whatever it lands on. If it lands on Chrome Vader, I'm going to cry. But hopefully we get something good here and not something that's going to break the bank. Not Shadow Arf. We just got Obi-Wan. We got lucky. I think Obi-Wan was the cheapest option. I thought we got Shadow Arf, and I thought I was about to spend like $400 on a figure, and I was going to be upset. But we got Obi-Wan. I'm so happy. I'm going to go find a nice, cheap Obi-Wan to buy today, and we live to spin the wheel another day. I think I'll make a little bit of a thing. I'll probably spin the wheel at the end of each week, or if I just don't know what I'm going to buy, I'll spin this wheel. This is the Obi-Wan that I decided to go for. Nice and cheap. I found this one in the USA. Good condition for just $4.65. So this is the one that I'm going to be getting for this day. Now I do have to go back to school tomorrow, but I'm going to try and not record there and then just do like a recap of everything that I bought when I get back home, just because it's kind of annoying to bring my camera and all of like my setup stuff there and back, just because, you know, my car is not too big, so there's not a lot of room. But I will catch you guys next time and show you off all of the minifigures that I have gotten. I am back, and it is day 13. I made some purchases over the last few days, though. Do not worry. The first day that I was gone, day 9, while I was at school, I got a Jace Malcolm on Whatnot for $16, which was a really good deal in my opinion. And I also, the next day, I bought a Scout Trooper on eBay. I bought it for $1.99, which was a good deal. And then day 11, also on Whatnot, I got a Darth Vader because I love Darth Vader, and I got it for a good deal. I forgot what I paid for it. I should probably go through and find the receipts and put them up, and also just keep track of it for myself. That's probably a smart thing to do. And then day 12 on Bricklink, I bought a Phase 2 Reg Clone Trooper, and now we are on day 13, and I have to pick which minifigure I want to buy right now, but I'm not really sure. I was thinking another Clone Trooper, but I did just get one yesterday, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go think, and I'll catch you guys with what I end up getting today. For day 13's minifigure, I decided to go with Sateli Shan to go with the Jace Malcolm that we got earlier. And this one, coming from Canada, which isn't too bad, the imports shouldn't be too bad, says that the head is a little bit yellowed, but I do have an extra head for her, and it's only $8.60. So I think this is the minifigure that I'm going to be going for today. It is day 14 and not time to spin the wheel again. I'm hoping that I don't get something crazy that's going to break the bank, but we have got, don't be Darth Revan, please don't be Darth Revan. Starkiller. Okay, Starkiller is a lot cheaper than Darth Revan, so I am kind of happy. He's still an expensive figure. We landed between Rebels Ahsoka and Darth Revan. That could have been pretty bad, but Starkiller, a pretty cool one. So I'm gonna see if I can find a good deal on a Starkiller minifigure. And this is the Starkiller that I'm going to go with, a bit of a damaged one, but it's $50 instead of the $100 that a new one would cost, and the damage isn't too bad. It should be fine for my collection and for display. $51 is a lot better than like the $100 it would be if I bought a new one, but yeah, that spin wheel is kind of dangerous. I really don't want to spin it again, because if I hit one of the crazy ones, it's not going to be going too good, but I have to get back to doing some work, and I'm going to go buy this minifigure. It is day 15, and today I stopped by my local Lego resale store and got this shock trooper for $12, which, you know, it's okay. It is a little more than it necessarily goes for, but when I have the chance, I do like to support the local Lego stores, like Lego resale stores in my area. There aren't many, there's only two, but I decided to stop by and pick this guy up, you know, and then I don't have to wait for shipping, so, you know, I can have fun with this, oops, right now instead of waiting for shipping. I'll put him to the side though. I do have to go back to school. I think like not recording when I'm in school worked better because it was kind of finicky to set up in my dorm room. It's just not a lot of room in there, and it's, you know, I have roommates, so it's I gotta kind of be quiet sometimes, and when I record it's mostly night, so I don't like to be, you know, making noise at night. So I will catch you guys when I get back and show you what I picked up over the next few days. I am back and it is day 20, and this challenge is going by quick. I feel like I just started this a little bit ago, but we're already on the 20th day. I'll give you the recap of the last week. On day 16, I actually found an insane listing on eBay. I found a Darth Malik for $23, which, I mean, isn't actually that insane, but it's normally like a $30 to $35 figure, so I copped that one really fast. I was just searching newly listed, it popped up, and I bought it, so that was a nice one. And then the next 3 days, I was kind of just going on Whatnot, trying to get good deals to save some money, and I ended up getting a Rancor Battalion ARF Trooper for $9. I got a Commander Cody the following day for, I think it was 19, or it would have been, it was 19, but I had $5 credit, so it was actually only 14, which is really nice. I'll leave a link to Whatnot in the description if you haven't used it, and if you sign up and make your first purchase, you get $15 credit and I get $5 credit, and it helps me out a lot. As you can see in this challenge, it saved me $5 on a Phase 2 Commander Cody, so I was super happy with that. And then on day 19, I got a 5s, an ARC Trooper 5s for just $14. So I got some pretty good deals over the past few days, and now that we're back, I'm kind of itching to spin that wheel. I don't know why. I think it's just like that gambler inside of me who wants to spin the wheel, and I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna regret it if I hit one of the big crazy figs, because I really don't want to spend that much money on this video, but I guess whatever it lands on, and I'll have to end up buying. As promised, I'm going to be spinning the wheel, and I'm honestly regretting it sitting down looking at it again. I'm going to rename this the Wheel of Death, because just looking at it, some of the figures on there, so much money that I don't want to spend. I want to spin it, and I'm hoping for minimum damage. Give me that Qui-Gon Jinn. Give me something cheap and not... Oh no. Oh no. We got... Okay. This is unfortunate. We landed on Rebels Ahsoka. Do I really... You know, I could just cut the video and pretend that we didn't land on this and then roll again and hope for something else, but I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna go try and find a cheap Rebels Ahsoka. I'm regretting spinning this wheel. I think this is the last time that I'm gonna spin this wheel, because Rebels Ahsoka is like a $300 figure. I'm gonna go find one, I guess. Hopefully I can find a cheap one that doesn't hurt the wallet too bad. Okay, I have been searching Bricklink for a while, and I came to the conclusion if I'm going to be buying this figure, I may as well just buy one that's in good condition, because it's like $100 difference. You could spend like $300 on a good condition one, or $200 on one with like cracks and playwear, so I may as well ball out if I'm already going to have to buy this figure. I decided to go for this one right here for $275, so I'm going to go get this and check out, and I don't know, go cry myself to sleep tonight, because that is a lot of money for a minifigure. It is day 21, and I need to recover from yesterday's large purchase, so I'm buying this mouse droid for 64 cents. You can tell me in the comments, oh, that's not a minifigure, but I'm counting it as a minifigure today, because I just had to spend so much money on the minifigure yesterday that I need to start saving a little more over these next days and be a bit more frugal with my money. Safe to say, I don't think I'm going to be spinning that wheel anymore, but yeah, the minifigure today is going to be a mouse droid. It is day 22, and the minifigure that I'm going for today is this Kashyyyk Scout Trooper. I found him on eBay for just $8.99. I think it's a good deal, so I'm going to be picking this one up for today. It is day 27. This should be the last kind of full week of this challenge. This past one that just passed. On day 23, I tried to stay pretty low budget this week. So day 23, I got a P1 Clone Trooper for $9 on Whatnot. And I also found the next day a Bomb Squad Trooper for $6 on Whatnot. And then I got an R2 the following day for just $1. And then the day on day 26, which was yesterday, I got one of the AT-AT drivers or pilots from the Snowtrooper Battle Pack for $2. I was keeping it low so I could try and go pretty big for this final kind of stretch of this challenge. Unfortunately, though, most of the budget was spent up on that Rebels Ahsoka, but I'll try and keep it very interesting for this next final week. So I'll gotta go figure out what figure I want to get today. Maybe I'll spin the wheel, but if I spin the wheel, I'm gonna tweak it myself, so it's not such bad odds to land on something that's gonna break the bank. And the minifigure I decided to go for today was this Commander Sato. I thought he would go next to the Rebels Ahsoka nicely. This one coming in at $49.95. I'm going to shoot an offer for $45 and just go from there. But this is a pretty nice figure I've been meaning to get. I think he's a very underrated character. And I figured, I already pulled the trigger on the Rebels Ahsoka, so I may as well get this bad boy to accompany her on a nice display. It is day 28. There's only 3 more days for this challenge after today. It's been a lot of fun, and today I stopped by my local LEGO resale store and I picked up this 332nd Clone Trooper for $9 with helmet holes. Once again, a little pricey, but I'm always happy to support the local LEGO resale stores. So, nice to see them. It's always fun to walk around and just see what they have in there. Cool to see some of the displays that they have too, and this will be a nice addition to the clone army. I'm going to try and get a little creative and do some cool stuff for these final 3 days, but I also want to stay on a pretty large budget because the budget for this video originally was going to be no more than $300, and then I spent it all on one minifigure. So yeah, we kind of blew that out of the water. So please leave a like on this video and pray for my wallet, and consider subscribing to see some more videos and watch some more of my videos so I can afford to keep doing videos like this in the future. Thank you all. None of this would be possible without you, and I will see you guys tomorrow to see the minifigure that I end up getting. It is day 29, and I just purchased a figure on Whatnot. I bought a Hera, the older version, for $14. I got a good deal. People just weren't bidding on it, so I bid on it and I won it. So that'll be really nice, and that'll be a nice figure to bring in and have for the collection. I've kind of just been working on building up my Rebels collection. At some point, I would love to complete my Star Wars Rebels minifigure collection, and it's something that I never thought I would do because I could never justify buying the Rebels Ahsoka. And now that I've bought one, all the other stuff is kind of accessible. Kind of. I mean, some of it is pretty expensive, but most of this stuff is pretty cheap. But I've got 2 more days. I think over those 2 days, I might see if I can find any more figures, to complete my Rebels collection. Because I think it could be cool to do a video showing off all of the figures from Star Wars Rebels at some point or something like that. I'm not really sure what, but I'm going to go see what I can find over these next 2 days, and I'm hoping to do something big for the last day. The last day was going to be the finale where I was going to spend whatever leftover budget I had, but we've already gone over the budget, so I'll see if I can work something out and see what I can do, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's day 30, the second to last day of this challenge, and I have found this Agent Callus right here for $36. I think that's a really good deal, especially for this version with the helmet and the condition that it's in, and it has this cool little gun. I think I'm just going to pick this one up, pull the trigger, and continue to beef up my collection for the Star Wars Rebels collection. I want to see if I can complete it, and I am getting kind of close. Let me place this order, and I would love to do mocks with them at some point in the future. So if you have any suggestions of mocks to do, leave them down below in the comment section and I will take those into consideration. But tomorrow is the last day. I'm gonna be honest, the month of September is gone by pretty quick. So I don't know. I'm supposed to, drive back to school tonight, but I don't really feel like it. I'm not really missing much in that class, so I'm probably just going to stay home and chill and get this last one done and start going through all of the packages that I've gotten and organizing, because it's a ton of packages that are majoritarily just one figure, so it's just a bunch of waste packaging. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll see what the final minifigure to top off this challenge is that I end up getting. Now, it's the final day of this challenge. It is the 31st of September, and I was going to spin the wheel, but then I decided just to buy the figure that I want to buy. And if you know me, you know that Count Dooku is one of my favorite minifigures, and I just sold my one that was in good condition on Whatnot, so I need a replacement one. I sold it for a good deal though, so I ended up profiting a little bit. So I'm going to get a nice one. This one's for my collection, so I think I'm just going to go for one that has a little crack. I see this one right here has a small hairline crack, and it is $56. I think that's a pretty good good deal for this, since I do want to use it in mocks and stuff. I don't really need one that's in great condition, and one small hairline crack isn't going to be bad. Now, I'm sorry, I know the wheel is entertaining, but it is not entertaining for my wallet, and I did need to pick up a Dooku, and this is the perfect time for me to do it. So I'm gonna go place this order, and then I'll catch you guys probably in like a week or two once everything finally gets here and we can do the big show off. And I'm also going to be giving away one of the minifigures that I ended up getting to one of you lucky viewers. Finally, the final packages have arrived, and all 31 figures are here with me after such a long month, which kind of went by pretty fast. It was a lot of fun. I got some really cool figures that I'm super excited to unbox. Unfortunately, I did already unbox some accidentally, as I thought they were packages for other videos or just other things in general. But now it is time to unbox all of these. It's probably gonna take some time. We've got like 20 right back there behind me, but like magic, I'm gonna snap my fingers and they will all be set up just like that. Whoa, and just like that, all 31 figures over the past month are here and set up. And wow, it was a lot of fun. And I wasn't even planning on using the stand. It was just I was setting them up on a base plate, and then I was like, oh, I have this stand that I made, and it actually perfectly fits 30 minifigures. The 31st has to be excluded, but being that it is the best minifigure here, the little mouse droid, you know, I thought I could make an exception to keep him off of the stand. It doesn't belong up there with all of the other peasant minifigures, but we'll put it aside there and give you the rundown of all of the minifigures now that I have them. We have some crazy ones. We'll start in the back and work our way to the front. First up, we've got a Luke Skywalker, we've got a Darth Vader, we've got the Imperial Scout Trooper, the Imperial Executioner, or the, what are they called? I forgot what this guy was called. The First Order Executioner, I think. The AT-AT driver, an old R2-D2. We've got our 5s right there. We've got the 501st Sniper Dude. We've got the 332nd Clone Trooper. We've got the Phase 1 Bomb Squad, the Phase 2 Grunt, the Phase 1 2008 style Clone Trooper, one of my personal favorites. We've got the ARF Trooper right there. We've got the Shock Trooper. We've got 2 Kashyyyk Troopers, 1 Scout and 1 Reg. We've got Commander Cody. We've got Obi-Wan, and now we're getting into some of the cooler stuff. We have this Agent Callus right there, a really nice figure. We have a Darth Malak right there, also a really nice figure. A Phase 2 Commander Gree, a Sateli Shan, a Jace Malcolm, a Padme Amidala, and getting down to the front, we have some of the coolest minifigures. We have a Quinlan Vos, we have a Star Killer, we have a Count Dooku. We have a Rebels Ahsoka, which I know I was kind of upset about when it landed on the wheel, but now that I have her, you know, right here, I'm actually pretty happy. She's a super nice minifigure, and this one is a nice condition. This is a really cool minifigure. I've never owned one of these, so just to see it in person is really cool. It's a really nice minifigure, and I'm happy that I finally ended up getting it. We have Commander Sato, once again, a really cool minifigure. And lastly, we have a Hera. Now, I did say there was going to be a minifigure giveaway in this video, and that is right. The minifigure that I'm going to be giving away is this Hera right here, because I realized after I bought it that I already had one, so I have no need to have this one for the Rebels collection. So if you want to win this Hera, comment down below in the comment section of this video what your favorite Star Wars character is and what your favorite figure that I ended up getting over the past month was. And then also like this video and subscribe to me and give me a follow on Instagram. Unfortunately, I do have to use Instagram to reach out to the winner. Otherwise, you know, I can't really ask you for your address on YouTube because I don't think they let you comment your address, and I don't think you want your address out there for everyone to see. So sorry if you don't have Instagram. It's just the only way that I am able to do it. I'll leave a link to all of that in the description. And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and let me know if you want to see more like it in the future, and consider subscribing to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew signing out.